Okay, we are live. Mm-hmm. நீ நீயும் போ. நீ வா. Alright. It's been a while. The rainbow destined to burn. சரியான இருக்கான்னு கொஸ்டப்பா. இல்ல. Il Capitano. ஏன் அப்பப்போ இந்த மைக்கு துடிச்சுன்னு இருக்கு? Okay. The voice letter. Should I know something? நான் முடிக்கலாம். படிக்கிறதுக்கு நிறைய இருக்கு போல. Claw convoy. Okay, தேவையில்லை. Fading flowers. புது பாஸ் வேற என்ன? Tenebros Papilla. அது கூட்டா ஓடுறதில்ல. இது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம் ப்ரோ. என்ன ப்ரோ 40% எப்படி போக முடிகிறது? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அந்த போட்டி கொஸ்டின் முடிப்போமா? ஓகே. Melodious chant. Quest unlocked. Please use the third bounty.
The secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a few simple words. Oh, but why must the listener grow weary whenever I begin to divulge them? If you are presently unoccupied, perhaps we could stop a while at one's abode for some repose and conversation.
Failure is just a step on the path to glory. Failure is just a step on the path to glory. Failure is just a step.
ஓகே என்ன ப்ராப்ளம்னு தெரியல மைக் ஓயாலும் ப்ளீட் ஆகிட்டே இருக்கு
Yeah! Got him!
அவ்வளோண்ணா
Shilonen, good thing you're here. I'm wondering if I can...
அடப்பாவமே இன்னும் தூங்கிட்டு இருக்கு செல்லம்
Oh, the shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's yours. And the...
I haven't even said why I'm here. But looks like you're about to head out for a break.
Yes, but I am going to take it right here. The temperature is just perfect today.
Really? But doesn't it feel a lot hotter than usual? I really don't want to stay out in this heat.
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick around and talk when they're coming to place orders or pick up the goods.
I see. Oh,
Sure, sounds good to me.
நம்ம டாக்டிக்காக இருக்கு ஓகே
Hey, Shilonen!
Oh, traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh, you two. How's your Pilgrim's
Surprise,
Chronicle been?
motherfucker.
Run into any issues? Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a... There are still a lot of things...
So,
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spirit way, I'd say.
oh, well, that definitely would never happen.
I found the Shilonen. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nitchka's birthday's coming up real soon. Are you planning to visit her?
நிச்சக்கா
I've prepared a gift and was just getting ready to take it to her.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or let me guess.
ஒரு வழியா இதை அஸ்டானுங்கடா ஏய் ஸ்கிப்பு கொடுத்தா என்னடா இதெல்லாம் பண்றீங்களே
Yeah, that's right. Flowers will wither and toys will
ஒண்ணு
break.
விளையாடுறதுக்கா?
And snacks are quickly forgotten once they're
இருக்கலாம்.
eaten. But a set of durable work tools will always stay with you and get you through many sticky situations. Well, still, I won't be giving Nichka any tools this year. She wrote me a letter saying that she'd like a copy of To Kill the Brave.
கில் தி பிரேவா ஓ டு கில் தி பிரேவா
The book is not what you call a bestseller, but
Wait. What?
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about to pass out from the heat. Do you even remember your own name?
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few days.
Well, in that case, why don't you use the blaze gem inscription you have as a memo to engrave some important things to remember? After all, that inscription will never...
You do have a point, but... No. I engraved some wishes on my blaze gem inscription. You know, just some dreams that I have for the future and things I'd like... Even though this blaze gem is... Everyone thinks that the inscription...
போதும்
she
போதும்
made-
போயினே
So,
இருக்கு
Sounds kind of. But if you do that, won't everyone be able to?
with her method, without the right...
That's true. Making wishes,
Oh my
but...
god
Well, as long as you don't suddenly... And I don't think any... Still, it's really strange. Given Auntie's skill, how could...
At least she... I was really worried about their family.
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even...
Right.
Sure. Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging material. Then let's just go and ask.
Huh? Wait a second. Our birthday gift's supposed to be a surprise. If we ask Nechka, then she'll know what gift we'll be giving her. And that would ruin the surprise.
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what kind of present Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her a storybook based on...
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her books, it might seem like we didn't put much effort into it.
ஏய் இதுலயும் ப்ளீட் ஆகுதியா ஏன் அப்படி
Shilonen, have you really never...
Unfortunately, it wasn't. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario?
Yeah, even though... Anyway, could you tell us a bit more about the book that you're getting her? Is it really that unpopular?
Well, it's a little difficult to explain. You see, there are actually two versions of To Kill the Brave. The premise of the book is pretty straightforward, but after defeating the Demon Lord, the older brother, in the ending of the original story, the older brother kills his younger brother to defeat the Demon Lord, before jumping into a volcano. I remember there was one line that was super popular at the time. If I still remember right, after being possessed by the goddess Coatlicue, Rimac said, "I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I..." The other version was released only recently. In the revised version, however, the revised version was not well received. After a month on the market, it had hardly sold any copies and the books were collecting dust on the store shelves. The store owners desperately tried to get rid of the book, and have resorted to all sorts of promotions and discounts to sell it. Even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave you can find in the market is the newer one, whereas the older edition is nearly impossible to find. Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book to Nechka, so I spent a few days looking and managed to find a few copies of the old edition in a warehouse. I picked a copy that looked relatively new and wrapped it up as a present for Nechka. If you're interested, I can give you this extra copy to read. The pages are pretty old though, so please be gentle with it. Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition too. Free copy when I went to buy some chocolatl.
So that's how to sell off the book. Could it really be that bad? Even Paimon's curious now.
Let's get going. Celesoli lives pretty far from the tribe, so it'll take us some time to get there.
எதனால இவ்வளவு ப்ராப்ளமா இருக்குன்னு தெரியல. யாருக்கு எதனால இந்த டபுள் சவுண்ட் வந்து ஃபாலோ பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கு நம்மளை? Lol.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Yeah. All right.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Ironic.
All right.
Go on now, Iengu. Nechka is still resting.
Hey, Tlasoli, we're here!
അയ്യോ എന്തോ ഒന്നാവണ
Oh, what a surprise. And even Shilonen is here too.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you, Auntie. I received Nechka's letter. She wanted a copy of To Kill the Brave, right? There are several editions of the book in Natland, and I wasn't sure which version she'd prefer. I asked a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. It seems this softcover edition is...
You haven't changed a bit, Shilon. Let's go inside. I was just boiling some chocolatl, so Shilonen used to love drinking chocolatl. You were already a big girl by the time I finally had my Nechka. Alright, for now let's... Oh,
Oh my god.
Auntie, Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
What the hell, bro?
Oh, Paimon will help too!
നീ വിളാടത്തല്ല കുട്ടിയെ
Be good, Yengu, and don't get in the...
All right, let's get indoors. Watch your step, Auntie.
La la la.
sorry. Nechka's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights. I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. I hope I didn't scare you. Have a seat. I'll fit...
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolatl? What does it taste like? Paimon's heard that it can be pretty bitter. Traveler, could you give it a try first?
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be bitter.
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid. But now you're a pillar of the Children of Echoes. No, of all Natlan even.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here and the books I happen to read.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe. But Paimon had no idea you were so close.
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at forging ancient names and how she was a good role model for the rest of us. The moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's workshop to watch and learn.
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocolatl, and let you play in the house.
Water.
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you banging away with your tools in the workshop. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more space, and I didn't have the chance to visit again after that.
But why did you seem so familiar with the place when you went to the kitchen for the drinks just now?
Because the layout of this place is identical to her old house. Let me see. Yeah, that should be Nechka's bedroom then.
That's right. I remember you used to hunker down in the room to read and draw, but you're all grown up now. Even if you wanted to live here, I'm afraid you've already outgrown Nechka's bed. That's how Nechka sees Shilonen too. Whenever she's feeling better, she always asks me when her pen pal sister will be coming to visit.
Well, yeah, I'm here now, and even brought a gift as an apology. I'll leave the book here.
You said Nechka asked you for the book? I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get. Really, I'm surprised that she even asked you for a present. When she's at home, she'd even ask me for permission to eat some snacks. Maybe I've been too strict with her. She's obviously starting to like her big sister more than her own mother.
Oh, really? Well, I wasn't able to help her when she was sick, and I didn't even come and visit her that many times.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Shilonin. You have great responsibilities as the name engraver of the tribe. We both know the responsibilities on your shoulders also became far heavier when I gave up on my work.
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe...
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder all the responsibilities alone, Shilonin.
Oh.
Whoa, why so somber all of a sudden? Don't be so sad, everyone. Hasn't Nechka gotten better lately?
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. But once Nechka is back on her feet, you should get back to work and let me have a vacation. You'll be the one who's busy then, and I'll be sitting at the side drinking chocolatl and cheering you on.
If that day really comes, you can have as much chocolatl as you like. If you asked me before, I wouldn't have even been able to talk about it. But now that she is gradually recovering, I've also gained some courage to face what happened back then. Nechka's illness actually originates from the Abyss. That night, I was in the tribe, having a discussion over the forging of new ancient names. Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. A horde of monsters from the Abyss suddenly attacked the tribe, so everyone banded together to fight them off. I joined the fray as well, and it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some guards from the tribe. But Nechka was gone. I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3 days. In the end, we found Nechka at the bottom of a short cliff. She was holding a dried up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. It was all my fault. Before the incident, Nechka had asked if I could forge an ancient name for her. Work was busy at the time, so I told her, oh, Nechka, I was the one who decided to move my workshop to the outskirts of our tribe for work. And I was the one who left her home alone. Oh, my daughter. My Nechka.
Whoa, hey! It's okay, right? She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she? She lost...
Sorry. I just can't control myself whenever I remember that time. Phew. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight? I'll make some shrimp bisque, grilled fish...
We'll help. That sounds like a lot to make, and we don't want you to tire yourself out. Huh? She mentioned all those delicious dishes, and you're just going to make a fried egg?
Thank you both, but don't worry. It's just a few dishes. I'll be fine. You three just need to make sure everything gets eaten up.
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't worry. We'll make sure there are no leftovers.
It just occurred to me that Shilonin likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why don't I make that instead of the grilled fish and mint sauce?
Both are fine with me. I've learned to just chew up the fish bones now.
Oh, come on now. If you don't want to pick out the bones, I can just take them out for you. Anyway, for dessert, would you like a cup of grain fruit or chocolate?
Cup of grain fruit!
How about a cup of grain fruit mixed with chocolate?
Okay. I ordered a bunch of ingredients, and they should be here any minute now. Would you go check by the door and see if they were already here? If so, come on, Shilonin. Stop lying around. You shouldn't nap before dinner. It'll ruin your appetite.
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, you know. You don't have to worry about my appetite.
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then when you get older, you'll...
All right. I'm getting up.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Shilonin. It isn't...
Yeah! Skyward!
தாயொலி தாயொலியா நீ ஏன் கண்ணுக்கு தான் ஏதோ தப்பு தப்பா தெரியுது போல
Ingredients yet?
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be no need to look. There isn't anyone on the cliffs.
Hey, you there! Sorry, but does
sorry.
Soli live around here?
Oh, are
Azoli.
you the one who's supposed to deliver the
எல்ல
ingredients?
சைலண்டா அட பாவிகளா அத தாயொலின்னு படிச்சிட்டு இருக்கேன்டா
Ingredients? Are you kidding? I was nearly eaten myself! Never mind that now. Those monsters are still hot on my heels.
Shilonin, where'd she go? Whoa,
Out she
she's already
goes.
gone up to fight the monsters! Let's go help her out!
அவ உங்கள்ட்ட இருந்தா பெட்டு மத்தவன்ட்ட இருந்தா மான்ஸ்டரா
Seize the skies!
Mind the deluge.
All right, that should be it for the monsters. Oh, it also seems we're in good luck. The goods weren't damaged either.
Strange, we didn't see any monsters on the way here.
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver goods all. It's the main road in and out of the truck. I don't know what happened, but Soli doesn't even forge ancient names anymore. So why can't she just move back to the tribe? If she comes back, Nechka will even be able to find some playmates. She's so young and, Nechka's playmates. No, wait, I feel like my kids have played strange. I always remembered it before. How could I forget all of a sudden?
Look at that! He has a blaze gem inscription too!
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite the scare today. We'll take the ingredients back. I'll carry these bags, and you two can carry the rest.
Huh? Oh, sure. Paimon can take care of these grain fruit that fell out of the bag.
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day for me to go outside.
That's so weird. Why is everyone we run into today having trouble remembering stuff? Paimon's not sure how to say it, but she's got a strange feeling about this. Like it's all somehow related.
Once you live long enough, let's bring the ingredients back. Otherwise, we won't have anything.
No. Please don't.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! All right.
Azoli's house.
Ah, you're finally...
Oh, yeah, we ran into some.
All right. As long as everything's okay now.
Whoa, there's so much.
They were all pretty simple dishes to make. Don't be shy. Dig in, everyone.
But Paimon can't reach that dish. Could you give Paimon some? Come on, come on.
Ooh, yeah. Can I get another serving, please?
You're done already? Do you even chew when you're eating?
Of course. Didn't I say that I chew up the fish bones? I'll have just one more fish and leave the rest for Nechka.
It's okay. Just go ahead and eat all you'd like. Nechka can't eat these dishes anyway. Her body is too weak to digest these kinds of things. I'll just make some broth for her.
Oh no. But Paimon thought she'd already.
Injuries caused by the abyss cannot be undone. The doctor said the
Amma traveler,
fact
நீ
that
தான்
she's
போயிட்டு ஏதோ
stable is
மந்திரம்
already
பண்ணிட்டியா,
quite a
பண்ண
miracle. But it's
No.
okay. Nechka can talk to me now, and even if she will never again... The doctor said the abyss has had an irreversible effect on Nechka's soul. She's lost all her memories from before she was injured. The doctor also said this sort of memory loss isn't like simply forgetting something. Rather, she can no longer remember anything from before that fateful day.
Huh?
You know about the woven scrolls that the Masters of the Night Wind use to record? Well, generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven scrolls would gradually start to fade. As long as you repaint. But the case of nature, the books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the abyss, and can never. As one example of that, Nechka now only sees me as a strange, unfamiliar auntie who. She's a good kid, and doesn't want to upset this lady who's been taking care of her so much, so she still calls me Mom. But I've always had a feeling that she's constantly wondering about things like, where is her real mother? Why is she stuck here in this house? Nechka really has no idea that her real mother.
So you plan on recreating Nechka's woven scroll all by yourself?
What do you mean?
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago? The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from him. Don't worry, I'll return the inscription to him once we've figured everything out. These things aren't cheap, after all.
When did you...
Yeah, I noticed it back when blaze gem inscriptions suddenly became popular among the tribe. It was then that I also noticed that everyone wearing blaze gem inscriptions had varying degrees of memory loss. Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using ancient names forging techniques. For what's only supposed to be a pretty souvenir, this inscription contains a phlogiston engraving with a truly overkill level of complexity. The shapes and patterns of these engravings are also identical to that of an ancient name. By making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern, you can pretty much qualify this blaze gem inscription as a bona fide ancient name. And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings in the blaze gem inscriptions that can be activated at any time. Am I right, Auntie?
I knew you were a sharp one, Shilonin. That's right. I have a way to cure Nechka and restore all her memories. I want to forge an ancient name for Nechka that contains all of her past memories.
And the reason they must be approved by the Wyab is because the memories they bear are all stored within the ley. Extracting those memories from the ley lines requires the Wyab's assistance. But your plan wouldn't need you to do any of that, right, Auntie? Your blaze gem inscriptions will help you complete that part of your plan in the ley line's place. You will use the inscriptions and the ancient names you're trying to forge will be used to extract corresponding memories from the memory bank.
A memory bank? Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because the blaze...
Using other people's memories of Nechka to reconstruct her past? This is the first time I've heard of such an idea.
You've seen through my plans, Shilonin. You're as outstanding as ever. Far more brilliant than me. I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to Nechka and allow her to regain her past again.
But wouldn't extracting memories like that hurt the person carrying the blaze gem inscription?
Not at all. Every time a blaze gem inscription extracts memories, the process is under my precise control. That way, there's no chance of anyone in the tribe getting hurt. This is the central inscription that controls all the other blaze gem inscription, which will also soon serve as Nechka's ancient name.
You made all of this yourself, Tlisoli?
Yes. It was lots and lots of work. You saw it yourself. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nechka's ancient name is still... I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't...
I've thought you...
I considered it, but this matter... It's of no help to...
You know the price to pay.
Yes, I do. But as long... Otherwise, she won't remember when that time comes. She'll be left... She is my...
Shilonin?
I'm going to completely... I won't make any Say goodnight to Nechka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished the inscriptions for the Traveler in Paimon. Let me I'm sorry it took me so long to finish them.
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nechka before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
That wasn't my intention. They're just ordinary gifts.
Oh, nice.
Nechka must have woken up and wants to get out of bed on her own. Sorry, Nechka! Don't try to get out of bed. Just tell Mom if you need anything.
You go ahead and take care of Nechka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. Let's head back to the tribe first. There are some things I need to get from my workshop. Disassembling the central inscription.
எதனால அந்த சவுண்ட் பிட் ஆகுதுன்னு தெரியல. Distribution based on contribution. What's this?
Bring it! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! You two can wait outside for a moment. I just need to go in and grab something. The workshop is a little messy, so unfortunately... Oh, yeah, that's not really what I mean. It's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too much stuff. Books, files, and even everything's piled up to the Kachina. So after entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around and knocked over a huge stack of forging blueprint. She tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then boom! The forging blueprints came crashing down.
No!
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door.
Yeah, you're an artisan and craftsman, but it seems...
Well, my primary... You probably are. In other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation of and as a name. But more importantly, and to do that, I have to collect as... But, as you might know, for stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered, I must get this way, I only in truth, and this is...
We've heard about the concept behind...
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly... It's just a, well, from the moment you appear, and that person, it may feel like names are blessings for the future. With this blessing, people will become...
Oh, Paimon gets that, but if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And the Traveler always... Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes, Trav. Paimon's always flying, of course it gets tiring. But we're getting off topic, we can talk about that later.
Anyway, this is what Plisoli told me. And to be honest...
But doesn't that...
Well, that's not in... you know what, I am...
Did you hear a whole section of something collapse in there just now?
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of very old ancient name records. I've already made copies of them. I, kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back. Come on, let's...
Phlogiston wedges. What's that even mean? Oh. Nice. எங்க போய் போகணும்? Oh.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! All right. Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then throw this inscription down the...
I'm going to use phlogiston to make an engraving circle. Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still in... Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an... Only after we... If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner... Well,
Oh, so you'll...
for the most part. If it were... But since it's a...
So, Shilonin, Does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names? Or the other 80% you don't?
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I, which is, names are only by having names can, for example, when I order ore, I would usually say, I need volcanic crystal. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see, names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without names, phew. Yes, because as for the question of why it's important, after all, well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging giving someone a name is a subjective but giving someone a nickname is if ancient names are, so the best I can, even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself, such mistakes would be considered a major blunder.
Paimon isn't trying to come up with a nickname for Shilonen. Besides, all of Paimon's nicknames have been very descriptive.
Phew, now I'm curious. Why don't you, come up with one for... Of course, this is also my...
A nickname? Shilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and make names for others.
Yeah, not bad. And but, you should keep observing my work, Paimon. Maybe you'll come up with an even better nickname. Right, okay, time to make like a smith and start...
போதும்லே அறுக்க வேணாமலே எவ்வளோ அறுக்கி சரி elemental skill
Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. Stop. The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space here. When the linked engravings are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other. There! That should complete the flow.
Oh. Time.
Amazing, Shilonen!
எங்கடா
You were
focus
running
பண்றீங்க
all over that cliff as if it was flat ground!
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe. It's just the, phlogiston adhesive I have on my shoes. But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston. More or less, yeah. I can show them to you when we next find the time. Let me see.
Phlogiston.
Whoa! Tlasoli's central inscription is even floating! So are you done checking the inscription, Shilonen?
I didn't find any anomalies in the phlogiston engraving.
That means we can help Tlasoli and...
Well, probably, but...
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
Well, even if you cover your ears, the issue will still continue to exist. But, before we get to that, I want to ask the Traveler, what are your thoughts on absorbing memories? I knew you felt the same way, and that'll save me some initial explanation. I've never been very good at that anyway. It's, hard to control the absorption of memories. Technically speaking, this type of inscription has the power to do far more than absorb memories related to a single person. By herself, Auntie can't handle that level and scope of work, but if she has accomplices, it is completely possible for her to use this inscription to accomplish far bigger things.
Accomplices?
Well, here's the good news. From a purely objective standpoint, the bad news, I believe I've mentioned this, in this process, if you remove the wire, trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand from a rushing river. Yeah, exactly. Now, let's there's no way Auntie would, and considering that Nachka only Aunt so if in an ideal world, and I also believe that there won't, but Auntie is not a Wyab. Her body won't be able to handle the load for long.
But how can we solve this problem? No matter how we try, Tlasoli will...
Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. I've also made up my mind.
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Scatter! All right.
Shilonen. It looks like...
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can also the if you attempt after the memory.
I accept. Thank you. Using techno...
Yes, but once this is
That's fine.
all right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nachka control the blade.
How could I just... I've picked out a...
No, it's
Oh my.
Oh, is Nachka up again? But what was all that noise? It sounded like something broke. Uh-oh. That's not...
Nachka, don't hurt yourself.
Shilonen, is that you? You're Nachka?
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own. You were running a fever yesterday.
hello, Nachka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times. You've already read it? But didn't Tlasoli package up the book that Shilonen brought?
No. She's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from Shilonen. It's one I bought for her before. A few days ago, she told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about these kinds of books, so I had no choice but to go to the tribe and look for a copy. I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room once I got back. Soon after, she suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy taking care of her that I forgot.
Auntie, do you know which version of the book you bought?
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the story. Apparently, it's all my fault. You wasted your money, and now it won't even be a...
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book. As long as Nachka enjoys it, that's what
Oh, right. Nachka probably doesn't know us. You're Paimon and Miss Traveler. Oh! Seems like everyone knows who we are now.
Yeah, Nachka seems to be doing pretty well today. Since she's been stuck indoors for the last few days, why don't we take her out for a walk?
Take her for a walk. But considering her condition...
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe with the tribe. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up, we'll be sure to find the doctor immediately. Besides, it's her birthday in a few days, and we need to go to the tribe to buy some things. What do you think?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before that I need more fresh...
All right. As I also happen to have a few repaired Blaze Gem inscriptions. Wait for a moment.
Talk about being prepared.
It doesn't hurt to be prepared. Okay, let's go. Please be good now, Nachka.
Oh, you can let me carry these. And don't be a stranger, Nachka. Feel free to tell us anything. And even I was quite a handful for Auntie when I was little.
Yeah! It's not often you get to go out to play, so just have fun. Everything will be fine. Okay, thanks everyone. And please don't... I'll be good.
Let's go look for Igno. I've had her Blaze Gem inscription for a while.
Repetitions.
Bring it!
Teleport. The hell?
Tosoli, what? Oh, she seemed.
I hope so. Here, Ignal.
Oh, thank you for bringing it back for me. I remember that.
I'm sure she'd.
My pleasure. Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. What kind would you like, Nichka?
I would like...
Something shaped like an embercore flower would be nice. She was always asking me before to make her an ancient name with an embercore flower design.
Noted. I'll make that as a gift for her next birthday. Sorry, Nichka. It won't be a surprise for you.
That's okay.
Found it! Sorry to keep you waiting. By the way, Nichka, feel free to write to me if you ever want to know. Well, I was shocked last time when you wrote me out of the blue asking for a volcanic crystal.
Sorry about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity now that she started to She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so she begs me every day to help her write letters to people in the tribe about old...
That's how you...
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just like the main character in the new version of To Kill the Brave, when he was about to save his brother Rimac. According to the story, we should be right around... let Paimon... To Kill prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name ever live on. I am willing to sacrifice my heart and blood in return. The goddess replied, I've heard your prayer, but your brother is no longer your kin. His name has sunken into the deepest of depths.
Then Tequil said, turn my blood to fire so my heart may illuminate the depths. I will bring my brother back before my blood runs dry.
Oh, you remembered that whole line, Nichka? Paimon remembers that's exactly what the book... huh? Wait, what did the book say? Paimon finished both books in one sitting. A lot of their content is nearly the same, so it's easy to get mixed up. But the ending in the older version is more interesting. Even if it's hard for kids to, well, completely understand. Oh, wait. Nichka hasn't read the other ending. It's okay. Just wait a bit and Paimon will read it out for you.
That's not true. Actually, I already know the other end.
You already know the other ending? But didn't you only read the edition your mom got for you?
Hey, what are you all chatting about so happily?
Huh? Mom, Miss Traveler and I were just talking about the ending of that book. We were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated and everyone returned home safely.
Aren't happy endings always nice? But if you already read the whole thing, then what will Mom have to read to you at bedtime? Guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. But I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Okay, Mom.
It's pretty good quality. I'll be able to give Nichka a beautiful and durable piece of jewelry for her next birthday. But, for now, let's focus on celebrating her upcoming birthday. Where are we headed to next, Auntie?
Next, let's visit Apaish Palan. Stay close, Nichka.
Yes, Mom.
Why la la la.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Why do my eyebrows keep twitching today? Strange.
That means you're about to hit the jackpot, Apaish Palan.
I didn't
Whoa!
She was...
Thank you for your general. Come on, Nichka.
Thank you.
Oh, so... It looks like you're doing much better now. How about...
No.
Oh, no need to stand on ceremonial. His drills. I always come here to buy things. Oh, do you...
I have a...
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here.
I don't know much about that kind of scissors. What?
Oh, there... Come on, Auntie.
And there goes Shalonen dragging Tlasoli.
I won't run off.
Paimon's favorite? In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and What about you, Nate? Oh, the one who was... If it wasn't for his determination... Of course! Hey, Nichka, why don't we play pretend...
Miss Traveler?
But isn't she the villain? Right. Well, it doesn't matter.
My favorite...
Come here, Nichka. Look at you.
Mom!
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water. This child.
We've picked something up for Nechka. A Paishpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he...
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part. Really?
Let's talk later. Just trust me and act... Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie. It's real hot today, and we shouldn't let Nechka be in the heat for too long.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back.
What's happening, bro? What's happening?
I finished repairing your blaze gem inscription, Chevin.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Miss Chep.
It's fine. Honestly, you're both too polite for your own good.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale blaze gem inscription. So you must be one of...
Oh, Shilonen.
We already know what's going on.
You had me worried there. I thought we'd been found out. We'd be in real trouble if Pakal ever got wind of it. To be honest, I won't be able to cover it up from the last time Pakal came and asked me about it. I could only say that I'd been using up a lot of ore to research new styles of jewelry. As for why I had been
Sure.
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead.
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together! Paimon hasn't looked at Natlan's... Really?
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie. What?
Come on, Nichka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry, so you...
Miss Traveler,
Come here, Nechka.
Huh?
Sorry, Chevin and Shilonen, but it's already getting late. We should be heading back now. It'll be Nechka's birthday.
No problem. I'll be sure...
Mom,
You're getting hot again. Here, Mom will carry you. You forget to take care of yourself once you start playing. Let's go back and we'll have a talk. Nechka.
Sorry, Mom.
Nichka's looking at us. Paimon feels like something's not right. What should we do?
No, Nechka was having so much fun today that she forgot the time. Let me help carry her home. I'm worried you would also have to recover if you carried her the whole way.
No, it's fine. Let's go, Nechka. It's...
Yeah. Why? Why? Main signal lingers.
Thank you, everyone, for spending so much time. Please be sure to come to Nechka's birthday party. Alright, it's nearly bedtime for Nechka, so let's part our ways here.
Oh, Auntie, remember to give her the book, that copy of To Kill the Brave I brought.
I understand. It's very special to receive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well... Oh.
The majority is about the same, but the ending is different. The one I gave, it was released long...
Oh, but...
Huh. Well, I was just thinking that if what you said about Nechka's illness is true, she shouldn't be able to remember anything about her past before... So, the ending to the original version of To Kill the Brave is also... In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then she shouldn't possibly know the ending.
I don't understand. Maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching and...
Yeah, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does remember things that have happened recently. In which case, yeah, let's go ask around the tribe and see if anyone remembers Nechka reading the book. There are only a few shops in the tribe to sell books, or we can just ask Nechka where she'd read it.
The booksellers all have inscriptions.
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories? I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on it.
There must be a few more books at home.
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit.
I beg your pardon?
Nechka, where did you read that book? Answer me.
Go home, Nechka. Are you disobeying me?
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nechka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nechka. Right here, right now.
Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left.
Silence.
That's the line from the old ending. Nichka remembers it!
I know everything. Shalonen, help me, please!
Something's blocking the door!
Get back!
Damn.
Shalonen, wait for us!
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in.
Whoa. What are all those things on Nichka's wall?
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here. If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she c-
What's happening here? Tempat army to that.
Yeah! Skyward!
Solid sword. Ay, la la la.
What is this place?
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
Why are there people up ahead?
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate!
I win. அதான் நான் போர் அடிக்காம இருக்கு.
All right.
Alright. Are.
Yeah! Skyward!
கொஞ்சம் ஓவரா இல்ல?
Bring it!
Yeah! Scatter!
ஏய் ஏன்டி பிடிக்க மாட்ற?
Yep.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Bring it!
Come on! Show me your courage!
Skyward! Scatter!
Forget it!
அட Bye.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward!
What's that? Ooh.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
என்னடா உங்களுக்கு பிரச்சனை?
Bring it!
இது மேல தானே ஏறணும். Door of resurrection has been activated.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Be still.
Away or get blown away! Forget it!
Kamisato Ari. Suiyu. Yes, you are.
The door's closed here too. Where should we go now?
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside.
நாட்டான் கேரக்டர் மட்டும் தான் அது உள்ள போகணுமா? ஓ லா லா லா.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah! Skyward!
நீங்கதான் அங்கிட்டு போய் விழுந்துருப்ப நீ. இல்லவே.
Yeah! Skyward!
கேரளை பிடிச்சி போகணுமா? இல்ல.
Yeah! Skyward! Got it!
You got here quick.
Nichika's up there! What are you planning to do to her?
I never lied to you. All this time, I've only been trying to save my daughter, even though she's not my daughter yet. But once everything is over, she will really become my Nichika.
What is she saying? Is she not Nichika?
So you figured it.
Hey.
She has stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark and cold. I'm the one who made her stay there alone, so I must bring her back. Don't worry, Nechka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
Then, who's that girl lying up there?
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, her birthday is the same as that of my Nechka. I raised her and took care of her for many years. I thought that taking her in would help me feel better. I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very, very scared. Is she really my child? My child's name is Nechka. It could only be Nechka. How could I be happy? My little Nechka is still waiting for me to get her home. As I said, I only want to bring Nechka back, even if it costs me everything. And now, the time has come for me to pay. As for my useless ancient name, it's finally time to put it to good use. If you're not willing to help me, then you can become the fuel for Nechka's ancient name. Shilonen, you have yet to make a move. I take it you're examining the inscriptions around you. It's no use. I've already set up the Blaze Gem inscriptions, and it's all thanks to your ideas. Now, the central inscription will finally become Nechka's ancient name. After Nechka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So on my mark.
Don't worry, Nechka.
3.
Mom will always be with you.
2.
Wake up, Nechka.
1!
Yay.
It's alright. It's alright. You'll see Mommy soon. Nechka.
What?
Keep back! Those are distorted thoughts. And the mists are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
Nechka, why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Oh my, oh my.
Telasoli, you're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks. Converge, disperse. In ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you. Nechka. Always. And forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the loam. We've known each other a while, but we've never met.
You're Nechka?
Yes, but I still don't know your name.
My name's Nepeka.
It really suits you. Nepeka. I bless you from the past. and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
Damn.
I saw Nechka and was speaking with her, but now, where did she go? Nechka? Nechka? Where are you? Answer, Mummy. Please. Please. Shilonen, you saw her too, didn't you? You saw my little Nechka. I felt her hands and hugged her. I was right. Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake. I just need to restart the ritual again. All right.
Have you still not come to your senses, Auntie?
What senses? I was not wrong. Nothing about what happened was wrong. She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child sure knows how to throw a tantrum. But I understand. I can accept that.
Enough, Tlasoli! The person you summoned with the Blaze Gem inscription wasn't the real Nechka at all. You collected memories of Nechka from countless people, but you forgot one thing. Among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also countless emotions. Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nechka's condition? When people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes, when they sensed her body growing colder and colder, what could they feel but abject pain and sorrow?
I took those emotions.
You absorbed those emotions into the Blaze Gem inscriptions and solidified them as a piece of her past. Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka in her sickly state. What the real Nechka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I didn't want things to turn out like this.
Nechka has always been with you, Auntie. Everything has long been recorded on your ancient name. The one you said was useless. You exhausted every option and sacrificed everything in the hopes of saving your daughter. That is But have you forgotten the true meaning of your own ancient name?
My ancient name?
The immovable love between you and Nechka has already been recorded in your ancient name, but you chose to ignore that. Names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie. You gave Nechka her name, her first blessing. But now, you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive, and you've imprisoned yourself.
Nechka is everything to me. Without her, and as for blessings... What blessings have I had since the day she passed? I see her in my dreams every day, grasping my hand, telling me she's in pain, asking me to hold her, but I can't say anything. I can't grasp her hand. All I can do is shout her name over and over again until I wake up. Every day, every single day, I've hated myself, and ancient names too. Who knows? Maybe hate would have been the only thing left to her too.
You think Nechka would have come to hate you? Auntie, do you still remember the last words Nechka ever said to you? Do you remember what her final words really were? The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true past. Auntie, you've been wallowing in memories of your imagination and refused to let go of... A name without a past is nothing but a withered tree with no roots, rotting without a future. It's over.
Slowly now. Why don't you stay lying down? Oh, on second thought, this might not be the best place to... Shilonen! Nechka! Napacha can already stand now, so we made our way over.
Thank you, Paimon and Miss Traveler. I'm fine, really. The real Nechka helped me just now, so it doesn't hurt much anymore.
That's good. If you became Nechka, then this story would really become the To Kill the Brave. This isn't the place to chat. Come on, let's...
But what about Tlasoli?
Oh, don't worry. she won't be able to cause any more trouble.
Rest for a moment.
Skyward! Scatter!
All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly to be punished for what she did. As for now, we can get away from the house and get some sun. After dealing with all of that, I'm completely out of energy.
She's already planned out everything. Shilonen sure doesn't waste time. It's still so scary to imagine. Tlasoli wanted to turn her adopted child into Nechka, and she even nearly succeeded. Yeah, she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation instantly.
Well, it's all thanks to Nepeka's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all, this was already the last idea I could think of. I tried to get the attention of many others who visited before, but they were all either quickly whisked away by Tlasoli or simply refused to believe me. Even if I told them everything, Tlasoli would just blame my illness to cover it up. All she had to do was start to cry, and then the guest would try to comfort her, but completely forget about me. She would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, she would force me to drink some strange medicine. It would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and the walls around me would start talking. I would be so scared every day. If I wasn't able to get your help this time, I might have just given up.
You have us now, Nepeka. If anyone dares to hurt you again, the Traveler and Shilonen will send them flying!
Yeah. Sorry.
You are already super brave, and you even managed to call Shilonen for help. Oh, you definitely found the right person. Shilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of your help that I was able to pick up on the details. Without you, it would have been extremely difficult for her to communicate that she...
Alright, good story. Good story. Good stuff. Yep. இது ஏதோ வாய்ஸ் எதுவும் மிஸ் ஆகலையா அது வரைக்கும் ஓகே.
Tlasoli would certainly be more on guard if I tried to speak with her, and would probably have just kept Nepeka locked up in her room again.
So we had a part to play too! But where did Tlasoli even get the confidence to try this scheme? When Nechka was alive, surely many tribe members would have tried to help her. Was she not scared that someone would realize that
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nechka's past, but also... It's similar to graffiti. If you want to paint something new on a wall that has been painted before, then first you must remove the old paint. It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have the central inscription.
Whoa, and you still took it? If it were Paimon, she would have thrown that thing away the first chance she had.
Well, you can't uncover the truth without taking some risks, right? If I hadn't disassembled the inscription myself, I would have never realized her actual motives.
So you suspected her from the very beginning?
Oh, no, she's my auntie after all. How could I have seen her as a villain from the start? The most I did was keep the possibility and but now, anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised each. Everything is finally over.
So, what should I do now, Shiloh?
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you.
But I don't know what I can... Everything I know is about Nechka. What she'd like to eat, which flowers... I'm not her, but I can only be like her. I don't know, Shalonen. I just don't.
Oh, don't worry,
But I no longer remember anything about myself now besides my name. What if I never remember my life? And I'm scared, Shalonen. What should I do?
Oh, don't cry, Nepeka. Here, take this. I took some ore from Tlasoli's collection and made this as a mold.
A blaze gem inscription! You can make them too?
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. Take it. I've engraved your name, Nepeka, on the top. This is your first blessing, the one you received from a pair of people who loved you with all their hearts. It has always protected you and stood over you, for all of past, present, and
But I don't even remember the names of my parents.
Huh. I won't make any big promises and say everything will return to normal. I'm not sure what kind of future you will face. I can only promise that no matter what the future holds, your name will never fade. This is a blessing given to you by a name engraver. You'll continue to grow and mature as a sapling sprouts upward, and your name is your starting point, as well as your... Remember your name.
You can do it, Nepeka!
Thank you all.
If you really can't come up with what to do, don't worry. Just relax and take it easy. We're from the same tribe after all. If nothing else works, I can always go to the elders and look up your history. And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed. I don't know if the plan will work. I'm not even sure who I should look for. Well, rather than placing our hopes on a plan that relies so heavily on luck, we should just focus on ourselves. Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first. Oh, come. Oh, gosh. I nearly forgot that we haven't even had dinner yet. What would you like to eat?
Huh? Oh, anything. I'm not picky.
Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us. Oh, and one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka.
Quest complete. Yep. Serenities.
Add Astra. Thank you for. Add Astra.
Free dispatch.
Bring it!
Claymore. What's next? So far, so good. Lagi tang. இன்னும் ஒன்று தேவைப்படுது. அடிச்சுக்கலாம்.
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Mostly done. See? Come on,